Pisces, thank you for tuning in to Perfectly Imperfect Tarot. This is Green Eyes. Oh, wait a minute. We need some light. There we go. Okay. Here to give you your reading. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Martians, Astronauts. Pick a node. It does not matter to me. I love you all. Cross watchers, I am a snitch. I'm telling you now. Please don't curse me in the comments. Love you too. Pisces, if you found the message or the message found you, it's because there's something in here for you or a seed to be planted for tomorrow. No gender or age, only energy. You're going to hear me use terms he, she, her, him, they, them, it, heifer. Pay it no mind. Feel the energy. Remember, roles can always be reversed. Pisces, I thank you. Like, share, subscribes, emails, comments, love tokens, and donations. Thank you, and I thank you again. Okay, Pisces, let's talk about your energy. Let's talk about your health. I want to talk about. I feel tired, like run down, worn out. Be mindful of that. Rest, you know. If your body, you know, when you don't rest your body properly, you know, you get sick. So there's a lot of these sniffles and snuffles is just because you're not getting complete rest, okay? I want to also talk about restlessness, because you might be saying, I'm trying to rest. I can't go to sleep. Or my sleep is not, you know, replenishing. It's not rejuvenating. When I wake up, I'm still tired, or my sleep is broken. You know, take into account a couple of things. Outside of regular life, it's holiday season, okay? And there's an energy of change that we're all experiencing, especially those who are sensitive to, you know, energies. So keep all of that in mind. Try to, if you try to clean your spirit, if you can, you know, meditate, relaxing music, water, whatever it takes, whatever your conduit is, your way to peace, try to tap in that, do a little extra, okay? Yeah, do a little extra. Overall, it's a little bit of I don't give a F in here. I ain't gonna lie, Pisces. I'm pulling from the Queen of the Moon Oracle for you, Pisces. I'm not an astrologist. To my understanding, there's no blood moon, but I'm seeing a blood moon. So I don't know if you're trying to do a new practice or there's a practice around you or something. Yeah. Wisdom here. That's what you're pulling, number 22. And then sovereignty. Nice. Okay. So wisdom. We're talking about not just knowledge, but understanding, you know, and applying. The wisdom of the journey. It's hermit energy. It's a time to separate. It's a time to reflect, to follow divine guidance. You understand? Yeah. Yeah, it's just, and it's a touch of I don't give a F. I ain't gonna lie. So it makes sense because I don't feel any like emotion from the I don't give a F. It's not like no hurt or malice or revenge or, you know, things like that. It's more so like I don't give a F. Like I'm past that. I'm over that. I'm beyond that, you know. That's kind of how that feels. That, like I said, a touch of I don't give a F. So that could be the wisdom energy that you're embodying right now, okay? But in this energy, just pay attention to, like I said, your physical health. Try to get rest if you can, if you're feeling that way. But know that you are in a position of divine guidance and you're moving towards some great power with sovereignty coming in, number 41. And there's your desire. Okay, so nice. Great things coming, especially whatever it is that desire or extremes for this deck talks about kind of like what you want. You're manifesting, you know, you're manifesting, you're moving towards it. You're in the in-between of the journey. You know, you're not there yet, but it's coming. Just be sure to, you know, don't stray from the path. You're on the right path. I'll say it like that. Okay, you're on the right path. Some of you, some relationships are going to be heightened. Yeah. If you feel like you're settling, just take a step back and make a list, calculate properly, you know. That's coming through. Like with this, it's kind of like you in your personal prayers and meditation, you may have asked God for, I don't know, somebody kind and attentive and respectful and things like that. And maybe you met somebody like that, but they're not in maybe the package that you expected, or they're over, like it's like their mushy is mushier than your mushy. So it's a little too mushy. And if that's the case, you know, take a step back. Make sure what's for you is for you. See if it's moldable. You know what I mean? But overall, I feel like life is kind of giving you what you asked for. You just need to renegotiate some details, or maybe do some molding. Others of you feel like I'm not molding nothing. You know, it has to come correct because I'm done. I got to say that as well. A lot of power with that sovereignty. God darn. This is like boss energy. Boss energy. Pisces, please. Pisces. Ah, boss energy. King of Cups. There you go. Yeah, and the Hierophant, leveling up. That's what's coming in. You're on the right track, Pisces. Right now, you're good. Believe it or not. You're just a bit sensitive. You know, the King of Cups is the king of emotions. He's the master of emotions. Now, he's not like the Queen as far as the display of emotions, but it's in him. You know, he just doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. With the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, Taurian energy, we're talking about leveling up, growth. We're talking about institutions, school, church, culture, big mama, Uncle Earl of the family, you know, a respectful energy. But, you know, I think that's the wisdom that you're getting. It's the kind of acknowledgement, respect of your own personal journey and growth. You're recognizing yourself, you know, you're recognizing yourself, my love. Let's crown this energy, please. Okay. And I have the moon. Look at you doubling down on yourself. Oh, lovely. So you know that's your energy, also Scorpion for me. But the moon doesn't reveal, you know. A couple of things about the moon. It's known to be tricky because it doesn't reveal. Things do hide behind the moon, things like fear and anxiety, okay? But take into account that the moon is also very spiritually cleansing energy. And I just told you, like, I'm seeing a red moon. So I don't know if you're calling for a cleanse within your spirit or some type of replenish or rejuvenation, or yeah, it's even here too. Some of you are attached to somebody that's kind of wishing or talking about you or wishing bad on you or something. It's nothing new for you. I really don't want to dwell on it, but maybe for one or two of you, this person is a practicer. And I don't get into hoodoo, voodoo, boo, 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 boo. I don't get into that stuff. But this is yeah, somebody has a practice, and you know they're a practicer. So you have to protect yourself the best way you can. And you're doing a perfect job. And God is still God. I don't care who practicing what. God is still God. What's working against Pisces right now? What's in the way? What's working? Okay. So what's working against you is the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So we're talking about knowing when to hold them, knowing when to fold them. How about that? Knowing when to hold them, with the Four of Pentacles, knowing when to fold them with the Six of Swords. That's what's working against you. That's why you're in limbo of wisdom. You're really tapping into what's for you, what's not for you, who's not for you, the path before you, what's best and what has longevity of prosperity and abundance in all areas of life. What it is that you really want. Like I said, for some of you, you're renegotiating your private prayers and meditation because I think your prayers were answered, but there's some details that weren't addressed, you know. So knowing when to hold them and knowing when to fold them right now is working against you. So it might feel like, basically it's saying like you might be holding on to something you need to let go of, you know. You might be staying in something that you need to leave behind, or whatever the case is, okay? Or recognizing something, what is that, Capricorn, Scorpio? Sagittarius, Capricorn, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Yeah. And knowing when, yeah, what toxic, it's, how can I say that? What toxic is, oh, shoot. It's the toxic energy. It's mushy. It's not mushy. It's soft. Knowing, shamalama. Okay. Knowing when somebody can, I guess, appear, I guess the book, this toxic energy is so soft, you wouldn't think it's toxic. Do that make sense? This is toxic energy, because there's chaos in it, but it's very soft. So maybe an approach or somebody's demeanor or like passive aggression, you know, underhanded like comments, underhanded jabs, you know, things like that. So that's all here as well. But recognizing those things because they're small as toxic also is an issue that's working against you as well. You understand? I think that's kind of why you're kind of like wearing your poker face, because you're really looking like, yeah, you know, this person, yeah, they didn't blatantly say this, but I know what they meant. You know, it's like you can feel it. You can feel it. I'm sorry, where's this coming from for Pisces? Please, past energy. Where's this coming from? Holy Spirit. Thank you so much. Ooh, wait. Seven of Swords. Okay. Now we gotta talk about both sides of this energy because definitely both are here. Seven of Swords, air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We're talking about someone or a situation that doesn't reveal the whole story, okay? A half-truth is a lie. Message. A half-truth is a lie. So where you're coming from or what brought you to where you are now is either someone or a situation that the whole story wasn't on the table. But see, your antenna picked that up. Your intuition picked that up. Your angels, ancestors watch somebody or watch this situation and they said, okay, yeah, somebody trying to get away with murder. There's 7 swords here, but he's trying to hide 5. He's owning he's owning these 2. Like, yeah, I did this, Pisces, but you know, it's like you don't need to know about all that. No, a half-truth is a lie. Okay, let's also talk about the flip side of this energy. It represents also self-sabotage, okay? Where you deny yourself ownership or accountability, or somebody's ownership or accountability in your life, to where you justify somebody's actions. You understand? So you self-sabotage yourself. Yeah, like, you know, he might have anger issues, but I'm not dead. Well, what kind of crap is that? You know, yeah, she might be a little flirtatious, but she's not pregnant. Well, what kind of crap is that? So this is the energy you're coming out of. And the fact that this is separate, it makes sense now of what works against you in the current energy. Knowing when to hold them, knowing when to fold them, knowing what to hold on to, what's important, what's value, and knowing when to leave or let go. Okay? So this really, it kind of like explains what's working against you right now, because this is the energy that you're trying to decipher through in the King of Cups. So what you did is let me just hold my hand for a second and see what's going on in my surroundings. And with the moon crowning you, it's like you're not really getting clear details on direction or details even on explanations or details on what's being hidden, but what you are being given is wisdom. You have wisdom, knowledge, understand. You've been through some stuff. There's nothing wrong with you, Pisces. I know people really discount because you know how to play dumb to the end. They really discount you. We talk about that all the time. You know how people say you're annoying or, you know, blah, 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 blah. They discount you. You're the underdog because they don't see you coming. But I know that's how you like it. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, you have to make sure that, you know, or understand that because that is your natural energy, your natural personality, for nobody to be able to see you coming. They also, like I said, think that they can get away with some things because they think that you're not up on the game, okay? That you're just going to let it slide. So Pisces, it's up to you of whether or not you want to call this person out or address the situation or just leave it alone altogether, because overall, remember, originally in your private prayers and meditation, you asked for elevation and edification and growth. And this is what comes with it, my love. You understand? All right, let's keep this going. Future energy, please, for Pisces. Where are we going with this? Where are we going with this? Okay. Victory. Victory is mine. Victory today is mine. I told Satan, get thee behind. Victory today is mine. Y'all remember that song? Yes. Beautiful. Now, Six of Wands, fire energy, victory. Okay, we're talking about celebration. We're talking about acknowledgement. Okay, everybody's seeing Pisces. Okay, yeah, Pisces made it through the battle. This is the parade. You know, now everybody's going to know. Everybody's going to see. They're going to know. They already know, but you play it down, like I said. So now they're going to have a sudden revelation. Wow, look at the tower. All of a sudden, you know, the victory. Now, the tower comes in, also Scorpion energy. You know, it does feel weird because when it comes in, it's a very quick energy. It's very swift and it's very strong. It breaks down things that have been built only because they've either been built on faulty foundation or it's blocking your path of development. And remember, it's like wherever we're going, I feel like I have to go back to your original personal prayers and meditation with the angels, with the ancestors, with the holy and divine loved ones on the other side, assisting you in your journey with God. You understand? Or Jesus, whatever you believe, you know, in your prayers. But these things, you asked for growth. This is what that growth comes with. Because if you want to go higher and that your foundation is faulty, God is not going to, if he grants you that growth on a faulty foundation, what happens? It tumbles over. Yeah, everybody had Legos, right? The higher you build, the foundation ain't good, it tumbles over. Okay? Or if this tower is not built in a place that allows you to grow, to develop in the ways or in areas of your life that you prayed for, then it has to come down because it's a distraction. You understand? It's a distraction, okay? But movement is coming in. Fortune favors you, Wheel of Fortune. Same with that sovereignty and desire. You're getting what you want. It literally, this is this in a different deck. With the sovereignty, Wheel of Fortune. Extremes or desires, the Sun. Happiness, wishes granted. Also, very illuminating energy. The Sun is not just the happiest card in the deck, it's the brightest, okay? So unanswered questions, things that were hidden, anything that you were didn't know. See, the Sun reveals what was hiding behind the Moon, but right now the Moon hovers you, so you really don't have the full story. Right now, it's almost as if you're called to elevate by faith. You understand? Realize and recognize the toxic, and then we can talk about the Sun. We can talk about the happy, you know, because you have to make room. Now, you do that by way of truth. The King of Swords is the best way to do it. You do that by way of clear-cut communication, honestly operating in your truth, standing in your truth, and you're given a sword so that you can cut yourself free from any hurt, harm, or danger, physically, mentally, or spiritually. This is this energy, you understand? But this creates the freedom or the separation in the room that allows the movement that you asked for with the Cancerian energy, Chariot energy because you've set yourself free. Here's your Uber. Now all you have to do is give the Uber driver the address. The Chariot energy is movement. It doesn't stop until it reaches its destination. You understand? It's divinely driven energy, but it seems like its destination still leads you to a fork in the road because you're still torn. Two of Wands, Two of Swords is where we're going about this change. Release is an issue for you. Death energy represents outward, something has to die for the rebirth to happen. There has to be a death. You understand? For the rebirth. And the rebirth will bring manifestation. The rebirth allows you to recognize the tools that you have to create, to produce, to call in magician energy, Aries, Aquarian energy, by the way. Okay. That's what this energy represents. It gives you, it basically lets you know the power you already hold. And right now, the power that you hold is your wisdom. The power that you hold, wisdom, hermit energy. But a lot of you wanted relationships. I want a home. I want abundance. I want a real relationship. I want loyalty. You know, I want a decent home to come. I have a home. I just need a partner. Whatever the case is, you want something real, you know, but in order for you to get to that, you have to stop settling for crap. You deserve better. You deserve better. So it may seem like you're walking away from blood, sweat, years, and tears. But what's on the other side of this mountain is 10 cups. You don't have to settle for the 8 because the 8, you keep pouring into the 8, trying to get to the 9, trying to get to the 10. Because the 10, you know, being complete bliss with the representation of the cards, it's like I make it to the 8, but then what? And most of you, to be honest, I'm not going to lie. I feel like 7 of these cups were from you. Message. So be strong, be confident, be focused, you know, stay in tune, stay in touch, stay in prayer. Okay. Allow yourself to heal from past traumas, past life traumas. Okay. Generational God darn. Who is that? Is this your sister? Who? Some of you, somebody has a sister that's in some kind of, I don't know if it's a cult. They wouldn't call it a cult, but it feels like some kind of cult. God darn. I'm trying. It feels like some kind of cult. Okay. I don't know if it's a sister, but it's a feminine energy that's in your bloodline. And it feels like that they're mixed up into some kind of cult. And yeah, I want to say that. I'll leave that there because I know that's not all of y'all, but God darn, it's they're very yeah, yeah, you keep praying, keep protecting yourself. Okay, but past life energy I was talking about for the general, and we're talking about healing. We're talking about strength and balance and support coming in by your bloodline, by past life connections. But 6 of Cups, understand, even though it's looked at as a minimal number when you compare it to 10 being complete bliss, this is still very much a forward moving energy. God, this Sagittarius feels so good. I'm sorry, I couldn't put the card down. This angel is really this restoration here, God darn. You know, the temperance, I just want to talk about temperance for a second because this angel shows up in the middle of your journey. You understand? So that there's a kind of like a, dialysis? What the dialysis? It's when they clean your blood, right? So I'm trying to give you an example of what I'm saying with these waters here. The emotions of these waters, when with the one foot in, you got 1 foot out, and you have an empty cup and the angel pouring their cup into the empty cup. And that when you reach this point, you have to be, your cup has to be empty so that you can get fresh waters, you understand, and continue the journey into the sun. Now, when this angel comes in to bless you and give you these fresh waters to replenish, to restore, to rejuvenate, even reconcile. I have to put that out there. It may be with a family member that had some type of belief system that they're going to either break or, I don't want to say it like that. They're going to not rethink. maybe rethink. Okay, so you might have a family member reach out to you, kind of like an olive branch, you know, like, because it kind of feels like I want to agree to disagree. They're not turning their back on their beliefs. What they are is trying to allow you in to their beliefs. So if their belief taught them in the past to hate you or to discredit you or to shun you, like you might have somebody reach out and accept you, you know. I don't know how else to say that. I'm trying to get off of this, but it's very, very, you know, a belief. When somebody believes, they believe. You understand? And yeah, I'll leave it alone. But going to the 10, which remember was your goal. Complete bliss, happiness, fulfillment, you know, lovely. Look at God. Look at this. Nothing but God. Okay? Nothing but God. All right? So even when you get this fulfillment here on earth, you're still going to get a little more, you know? And that the elevation into that Empress energy from the King of Cups. And the Empress is the embodiment of all four queens, you know? Very abundant, fertile energy. It births life-changing events. Libra, Taurian energy there. Okay? Oh, God, I can't. This Empress is... All right. Pisces, I got to let this go because it's getting too... God darn. I don't know what I'm seeing. Maybe it's an Eastern culture. I know that. It's an Eastern culture. I'll leave that there. But I see you, baby. You keep pushing. All right. Guys, I hope this helps, okay? If in the event you say, look, Green Eyes, I don't know what you're talking about, okay? This is not my story. This is not my life. It doesn't resonate. I would be okay with that. Please check your moon or rising this time. Don't take the energy with you if it's not for you, love. Please leave it here for another Pisces, okay? Everybody, thumbs up, subscribe. Make sure you guys are notified of future readings. It is absolutely free and it supports the channel, okay? Remember, we are all perfectly imperfect. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye.